Welcome to the UAF Patty Center in Fairbanks, Alaska for first round action on the state tournament here. This will be a Pee Wee minor division matchup between Juneau Capitals and your AK Grizzlies. We're gonna give you a sneak peek here of lineup as we get ready. Go with the Capitals first, if I can find their thing on the program. Here we go. See if it'll zoom in on you here. So Dostal and Dostal, 6 and 7 there for the Capitals. Looks like Kovac, Monsef, Suter, Holbrook, Soa, Platt, Bovitz, Johns, Friend, and Berna. There we go. Yep. And your AK Grizzlies are, of course, let me get that turned over and we'll see a picture of those guys momentarily here. We are at the UAF Patty Center waiting for warm-ups to start. Game's supposed to start at 8:15. I'm sure warm-ups will take us into the 8:15 period just a little bit. All right, so here's found the page for the Grizzlies. All right, so Grizzlies lineup. There's Gavin Smith, Caleb Johnson, Eli Steer, Landon Rogers, Ritter Scott, Parker Juzak, Quinn Willis, Bryson Rowe, Braden Corrigan, Ethan Trine, Daniel Rady, Cooper Frank, Carter Corrigan, and Noah Keyes, and Riley Powell. Coach Jason Witt, Coach Chris Keyes, and Justin Powell, team manager Heather Rogers. I should have got the coaches for you on that Capitals team. I'll do that real quick. The coaches on that Capital team are David Kovac, Michael Bovitz, and Jared Soa, with Kim Dostal as the team manager. Looks like rink manager sitting the goals up on the ice. Officials coming out, look like getting close to being ready here. I'm going to do some camera adjusting while I got an opportunity, so if you see the screen wiggle just a little bit, it's me trying to match it up with my HD camera. Okay, looks like we're there. Okay. Just about ready to get underway here in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's a Friday morning game. It's 8:15 start between the Juneau Capitals and your AK Grizzlies. AK Grizzlies coming out of the locker room right here. Got the door open, waiting for the okay from the officials. And Juneau Capitals, they're making their way out of the locker room as well. I think it looks like Coley will be the official, one of the officials. Got a name on the back of that official's jersey. The other one, I'm not sure about. Officials let the players out on the ice. Capitals out there. Grizzlies out there. Well, that's right. So, no Coach Witt this morning. And that is because Gavin Smith had too many penalties in the last regular season game, so the coach ends up sitting out. And so Gavin Smith will be out for the Grizzlies. Looks like Grizzlies will be on the right-hand side bench today. Capitals on the left-hand side. Anyway, hey, how's it going, man? Warm-up's underway. We got about 3:47 left on the warm-up. A little longer warm-up period here. Usually it's 2-3 minutes, but looks like since it's state, they give them a 5-minute warm-up. So during the regular season, the matchup between these two the games were split. First game, Fairbanks won the game, and that was a Saturday game. Sunday, Juneau turned around and beat Fairbanks, so should be a pretty well matched up team here. Could come down to goalies or shots on net, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. If you're just tuning in, this is the matchup between the AK Grizzlies and the Juneau Capitals. AK Grizzlies out of Fairbanks. Matchup is here at the Patty Center at UAF. Okay, your Grizzlies are warming up. 2 minutes left on the warm-up there, and Grizzlies will be going, looks like right to left at the beginning of the game here. Grizzlies in gray and red shorts, gray tops. Juneau Capital in white with black bottoms. Go through some of these names. Bovitz going to take a shot there. Deflects off the goalie. And Dostal. Looks like we got Monsef is 11 there. And what is that? Platts. Holbrook's 30, kind of smaller kid. All right, so just for you Fairbanks fans, I'm just going through this so I can maybe get some of these names right as the play goes on. Looks like Friend is a goalie and Suter is a goalie. Suter looks like their starting goalie. So we'll go back down here. I'm not sure who's going to start for the Grizzlies. There's River Scott and Daniel Rady as goalies. Pucks are going in the net. There's about 30 seconds left in warm-up. We'll have a game underway here shortly. We've had a few games reffed by Coley here. Coley will be official for the game. Hopefully he doesn't own the game too much. Okay, that was the buzzer. Welcome to the UF Patty Center for round one matchup in the state tournament for the Pee Wee Minors. Matchup between the Juneau Capitals and the AK Grizzlies. AK Grizzlies from Fairbanks, Alaska. Obviously Juneau Capitals from Juneau. A little bit of a travel for Juneau. Pretty much a home game for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies out there on the ice. Looks like Steer and Corrigan will be on defense. All right, so starting lineup, Kais, Roan, and Braden Corrigan are on offense. Steer and Carter Corrigan on defense. Monsef on the right wing and Dostal is center. Kais, Roan takes over, moves it in, drops back. Juneau takes it to center ice, sends it back to the D. Pressure by Braden Corrigan and picked up by Kais. Kais down to Corrigan. Corrigan over to Kais. Kais moves in. Oh, loses the puck. Back deep is Steer though. Steer and Corrigan. Steer backpedaling. Poke check by Steer back into the boards. Picked up. It's dumped to center. Ooh, man, centering pass goes cross ice into the boards. That was a nice centering pass. Intercepted by Steer. Steer up the side boards. Around over to Juneau. Juneau sends it up into the air. Corrigan up to the point, raked ahead by Roan. Roan, center ice, toe drag knocked away, and off defense of Juneau picks it up. Line change for the Grizzlies. Out comes Trine and Juzak on defense. Trine wipes it up to the defenseman. That's chipped ahead. Back deep, Trine and Juzak. Puck goes down low. And that's Powell sending it over to Trine. Trine in the corner battling for it. Kicks it up to Cooper Frank, and Juneau takes over back at center ice. Bovitz, centering pass. Powell takes that away, and then Juneau takes it back away. That's Holbrooks. That held in by Bovitz. Bovitz fires. Knocked out. Willis sends it over into the far boards. Juzak takes it away. Juzak up the far boards, chips it out. Willis. That goes up to Platt. Platt on defense now. Platt knocks it back up. Taken in by Juneau. Juneau on the left-hand side fires a shot wide right and up the near side boards. There's Powell, red line. Powell loses it, the blue line. Stays with it. Oh! Fires a shot hard into the goalie and over into the far corner. Goalie makes a save there. That's, I believe it's Suter was the goalie. Oh, and a goal from the point! That's Braden Corrigan with a goal from the point. Braden Corrigan with the first goal of the game. With 12:38 left in the first, the Grizzlies go up 1-0. Shot from the point. Must have caught the goalie off guard there. Bounced into the goal. Juneau in control of the puck, moves it into the offensive zone. Kicked away by Johnson. Johnson taps it ahead to Braden Corrigan. Braden Corrigan back at center ice. Picked up by Roan. Roan moves it in, left-hand side. Lines up, fires a shot, hits it, bounces back to center, knocked away to the boards by Juneau. And that's Corrigan. Now the puck back deep is Johnson. Johnson's picked up by Corrigan, knocked out. Rowan picks it up, red line. 2-on-1, sends it ahead to Kais. Kais racing in, moves back by, slides it 5-hole, almost gets it going. And here's the penalty coming on Juneau. As a slash comes in on Kais. I mean, the slash was against Kais. And that'll be Dostal, S. Dostal. I should have got the first name on those two boys. I'm going to look real quick. Give me a moment here. Capitals. Stein Dostal and Jaeger Dostal. So Stein and Jaeger. Try to get that correct. So that's Stein going to the penalty box. 5-on-4 hockey. Grizzlies on a power play. Powell's going to take this puck drop. Goes back to Steer. Steer dumps it down low. Juneau takes over. Taken away by Sipch's center. Knocked back to Steer. Steer holds it in. Dumps it back down to Willis. Willis along the boards. Powell. Ooh, that goes by everybody. They're saying play it. Steer's going to race back and pick it up below the goal line as that was touched on the Steer changing directions. Sends it over to Powell. Powell rings it back around for Cooper Frank. Cooper Frank lets it go by, held in by the Juneau. Scores 1-0 with 11 minutes left to go. Grizzlies on a power play back in their defensive zone. Not quite sure if they can get it out here. Juneau holds it in again. Soa, that's a Soa in the corner. Back to center ice, dump back in. That'll be an icing if it gets there. Trine sends it up to Willis on a cross ice pass. Cooper Frank gets it knocked away. And toe drag by Monsef and Trine rings it around the boards for Cooper Frank again. This time back to center ice, held in. Intercepted by Powell. Powell sends it out of the zone, but back to, and the whole, that goes back to Steer. Steer sends it across ice to Braden Corrigan. Braden Corrigan loses it momentarily. Juneau moves in full strength. Juneau, 10-20. And stopped by Rivers Scott as the puck gets shot in from the left-hand point. That'll be a puck drop on the far side defensive zone for the Grizzlies. Scores 1-0 with 10:16 left in the first. There's the puck drop. That's Braden Corrigan in control. Sends it cross ice. It goes off a skate and back to a defenseman. Defenseman knocks it back down in, but that's Juzak sending it back out of the zone. No offsides there. And Johnson taps it up the boards towards Roan. Goes back up to the point. Kovac at the point sends it in. Intercepted by Kais. Now it's back over on the far side. That's S. Dostal behind the net now. That's Johnson picks it up. Johnson moves back to center, taps it over. It gets free over to Kais. Kais 3-on-2, moves in. Oh, they're going to call offsides as Kais just barely moved that to, as he dribbled, he moved it back out of the zone as Corrigan stepped in. That was debatable there, but official called it, so offsides. Puck will drop on the far side. Powell at center. Frank on the left wing. Willis on the right. Goes back to Steer. Steer off the boards and up and into the zone. Going towards the goalie and picked up by little guy. I forget who that is for Juneau. Juneau at center ice. Moving out. That goes by Steer. Shot. Saved by Rivers Scott. Powell, moving up, moves to the left, gets pushed down and into the boards, and that'll be a penalty on Juneau. Second penalty on Juneau. And try to get your name on who's going to the Soa, I think. Yes, Soa goes to the penalty box. And your Grizzlies on a 5-on-4 power play. With 8:57 left in the first, score is 1-0. Grizzlies on top. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Corrigan left wing. Roan right wing. Juzak and Trine back deep. Puck drops, goes over to Braden Corrigan. Braden Corrigan sends it center ice for Juzak. Juzak chips it. Oh, a tip by Roan almost finds the right-hand side of the net. Goalie got his pads over there and made the save. Knocked back out of the zone. That'll be an icing if it gets down there, and it is. Puck will come all the way back down. So it's Caleb Friend in net now for the Capitals. Kovac dribbles it, sends it to an outlet pass. Picked up by Juzak. Juzak fires from the point, goes wide right and back into the boards where Roan tries to pick it up. Knocked back to center. Dragged away by Corrigan, but now picked up by Roan. Roan passes it back to Trine. Trine, that gets knocked by Trine. That's going to come back to center ice. Picked up by Dostal. Dostal, toe drag. Toe drag, moves around one player. And Juzak is going to get sent to the box. As he kind of almost tackled Dostal, who made a couple nice moves to get himself open. Not a bad penalty on Juzak. If the kid got the shot fired off, it might have been a goal. So we're going to be Grizzlies will be on a penalty kill with 7:57 left in the first. The score of 1-0. Grizzlies on top. No, it's 4-on-4 hockey. Sorry about that. It will not be a. We are killing a penalty, but it'll be 4-on-4. Two players in the penalty box, one for each team. Center pass by Powell right into. Wow, the net gets knocked off. Puck's going to drop on the far side. When the net came off, they're going to say it was a Juneau player knocked it off, so it comes back out of the zone. 5-on-4 hockey. The Grizzlies lineup will be Powell, Frank, Corrigan, and Johnson. Juneau trying to figure out who they want out there. Monsef moving in. Puck drops, goes back to Carter Corrigan, who rakes it over, sends it off over to Cooper Frank. Cooper Frank gets it out of the zone, back to center ice. Toe drag, and knocked away by Cooper Frank. And I think there's another penalty coming on Juneau as so just as Juneau gets full strength, the whistle blows for a penalty on not sure, Bovitz maybe? Yeah, penalty on Bovitz, I believe. So should be 4-on-4 hockey for 56 seconds while the Grizzlies kill their penalty. 7:23 left in the first. Officials waiting for the penalty to get up on the boards. Number 68. Juneau takes control of the puck. 68 is Bovitz. Yep, Bovitz in the penalty box. Roan giving pressure. 4-on-4 hockey. Dump back to Steer. Steer moves it up. Circles back. Sends it over to Trine. Trine up to Kais. Intercepted by Soa. Puck comes back to Steer. Steer tries to get it to knocked away by Kais. Kais rakes that out. Good job by Kais. Chipped back ahead. This time Trine has it. Trine cross ice pass to Steer. Steer. Now he gets it up to Kais. Kais moving into the zone. Kais moves back to center. Shot. Oh, and saved by the goalie. Nice save by Friend. I believe that's Friend who's playing goalie there. Four-on-4 as Powell takes the puck drop, goes back to Juneau and back up to the point. Corrigan slaps it in. Oh, it goes wide right into the boards. Willis battling for it. Juneau comes away with it, chipped ahead. Carter Corrigan racing back. And Scott with 2 saves. Nice job by Juneau to get a shot off there. Grizzlies should be full strength. Out comes Frank from the bench. And looks like Powell, Braden Corrigan, Frank, or Willis. Frank and, no, it's Carter Corrigan. Here goes Johnson. Johnson dribbling up, moves down to the right, pushes it down low. dumps it down. Johnson dribbles, knockback. Corrigan trying to hold it in. Sends it back to Johnson. Johnson fires it down and it trickles back to Platt. Johnson knocked back out. Back deep's Corrigan though. Corrigan stays back deep. Good job. Johnson grabs hold of the puck. Pressured by Platt. That's dumped by Juneau. Willis picks up on the far side. Willis off the boards and out. Racing up is Frank. Puck comes back into the zone. Knocked back out by Corrigan. That's Carter Corrigan. Willis gets it taken away at the red line. Dumped back to the defense. Defense stretch pass to Monsef. Monsef moves into the zone. Shrine jumps in front. Shot comes in. And River Scott with a glove save. Nice job by River Scott. Scores 1-0 with 5:11 left in the first. Kais took the puck drop. Juneau dumps it down into the far corner. Jizak giving chase. Gets over there, but Juneau's still in control. Tries to center it. Knocked away. Picked up behind the net by Juneau. That's Dostal with the puck. Man, still in control, dribbling around. Good puck work. Shot off the back side of the net, or side of the net, and there it comes back around to center and knocked away by Jizak over into the corner. Corrigan. Oh! As Rome gets knocked down, Scott comes off the ice. We get the sixth player on there. Shot comes in, it's loose in front, and there's the puck drop as Grizzlies got 6 players on there with the goalie coming off. Good heads-up play by River Scott to get herself off the ice, get that 6th player on there. Shot did get to the goal. We did get a shot on goal, but no goal. So 4:22 left in the first. Scores 1-0. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Penalty now puts the Grizzlies on a power play. Powell on the right wing, Roan on the left, goes over to Corrigan. Corrigan up to Powell. Powell off the skate into the corners. Powell picks back deep steer, one-on-one. Steer knocks the puck away on the one-on-one. Good job by Steer. He's going to get called for a penalty now as he got rough into the boards. For checking. Good play, and then he penalty as he checked into the boards. Juzak chips it out of the zone. Held in by, that's Kovac to Dostal. Dostal loses the puck at center ice. Back to Kovac. Kovac got Monsef, toe drag. Chipped up to Dostal and offsides on Dostal as Monsef dribbled the puck around the blue line. 4-on-4 hockey, penalty kill for the Grizzlies. Minute 10 left on the penalty kill for the Grizzlies. Bovitz is in the penalty box still for another 47 seconds for the Capitals. Puck drops to Powell and comes over near side. Powell and Dostal going at it. Powell moves it down low. Kovac loses the Powell with the puck, tries to wrap around. Oh, loose in front. Oh, and the goalie covers. Man, Willis had an opportunity. That goalie got back over. Good job by Friend. Four on four, 2 scoring opportunities there. As Powell moves in for the puck drop. Jizak and Johnson back deep. Willis on the wing. And goes down deep for Kovac. Kovac up to Dostal. Dostal back to Kovac. Kovac behind the net looking for an outlet pass. Finds his outlet on the far side boards and goes up to Johnson. Johnson, that's knocked away by Juneau. Going back is Juzak, chased by Monsef. Juzak loses the puck over to Monsef. Monsef down below the goal line, looking for a centering pass. Knocked away by Scott. Centering pass again, knocked away by Willis. Shot comes in. Oh, wide right, just barely. And that's Johnson into the boards, battling for it. Back up to the point. Knocked away by Willis. Good job by Willis. Center pass. Wow, that just barely went wide right on the kick. Dostal now up at the point, fires a shot. Scott ready for it, sends it over to the far boards. Steer battling for it. Johnson's going to come away with it below the goal line. Knocks it back around the boards. 3 defensemen out there for the Grizzlies. Johnson, Juzak, Steer. Johnson with some time. Off of a stick. That goes all the way back. Pressure. Puck comes back to center ice. Dostal centers his pass, goes back to Steer. Steer gets it knocked away. Picked up by Corrigan, Carter Corrigan. Chips it ahead. Steer goes off. And Braden Corrigan goes on. Roan. Trine wipes it over to the boards. Far side. Centers it for Roan. Roan picks it up, chips it ahead. Just on the wrong side of Braden Corrigan. That puck comes all the way back to center ice, and Trine wipes it over near side boards. Roan gets back in the front side of the, almost raked away, brought into by Dostal. Dostal, offsides, as Dostal dribbled it outside the zone and brought it right back in. Kai's a line up against Dostal. Rowan on the left wing. Braden Corrigan right wing. Johnson and Juzak back deep. Goes over to Johnson. Johnson pushes it over for Juzak. Juzak, he's going to get called for tripping as he tried to poke for the truck. Juzak arguing that he went for the puck. He did, but he tripped the kid. So Grizzlies on a penalty kill, 5-on-4 hockey. For the next minute 30. Only a minute 9 left in the first period. Grizzlies up 1-0. Puck drops, that's Willis, sends it up. Goes up to the point for Kovac. Kovac sends it down, intercepted by Johnson. Johnson off the skates of the official. Dostal. And a cover by Scott. Nice job save by Scott. Got down, got a glove on it, and stoppage of play. Kovac. Willis comes away with it. 5-on-4, get it out. They get it out of the zone and dumps. Good job by Willis. Willis dumps and chases. Pressure. Puck comes up the far side. That goes by Steer back to Johnson. Johnson's going to pick this up. Steer takes it away. Back over to Powell's side, center ice, picked up by Kovac, intercepted by Powell. Powell takes it down low, then Dostal comes away with it. That's Dostal moving out. Red line up to El Dostal. Toe drag doesn't work. Powell comes away with it, going the other direction. Powell, red line, blue line, toe drag, poke check, and Frank takes it over into the corner. And that's the end of the period with the Grizzlies up 1-0 after one. Get you a close-up of the 1-0 after one. Grizzlies will start the period on a penalty. Be back shortly for the second period. Be a little bit of dead air here on the live feed for you at home. Kai's taking over for Coach Witt. Kai's in there giving him instruction between the periods. 2 minutes between periods, it looks like. So got about a minute left. Have a little bit more coffee here. Okay, Grizzlies take the ice. River Scott switches ends. She's back down at the left side now, left to right. The Grizzlies will go. Welcome back for period 2 play. Sorry, Grizzlies up 1-0 on a lone goal from Carter Corrigan on the right-hand side point. Grizzlies will start down a man as Juzak is in the penalty box. Looks like Roan will take the puck drop. Braden Corrigan on the right wing. Carter Corrigan back deep with Trine. Juneau takes over. Poke checked away by Carter Corrigan, sent back and offsides by Juneau. So we'll have a puck drop on the defensive side of the neutral zone, far side of the ice. Juneau moves it in, fires a shot low and wide left into the near side boards. Puck comes back up to the point. Bovitz, and redirect, and And River Scott's rebound didn't get cleared. It looks like, get your name here. No name on the back of that player, but it's Berna with the goal. Berna, little guy here on this left wing, just scored the goal. So it's 1-1 with less than 20 seconds into that period. Steer tries to get that puck to come free. Down low. Kais comes away. Steer over to the near side now. Steer with the puck, sends it back. Kais gets it out of the zone. Off the boards back to himself, and then, tripped up by Platt. Platt's going to end up in the penalty box as he slowed up and tripped Kais as he was trying to get back over to the puck. So quickly, 1-1. There's 14-18 left in the second period. The score is 1-1. Powell will take the puck drop. Looks like Dostal across from him. On a power play for the Grizzlies, goes over to Steer. Steer moves back up, dumps it down low, rings around over to that's knocked back out by Juneau, and Juneau racing out. Steer back deep, back check by Powell. Good job by Powell. River Scott sends it back to Steer. Steer off the boards and up to Willis. Willis gets it taken away, and then Willis up the side. Still, Steer intercepts the pass by Juneau, moves up the side, off the boards down low, dumps it, stays back deep. as icing. Juneau dumped that out from way down by the defensive goal line, so that'll come all the way back down to the offensive side for the Grizzlies. Johnson and Juzak out there on defense. Looks like Kais will move in for the puck drop. Ronan on the left wing, Corgan on the right wing. Dostal will take the puck drop for the Capitals. Juzak fires it. Oh, trickles in. Kais played it with a high stick. Juneau saying the puck should drop outside the zone, but it didn't. It dropped inside the zone. Comes up the near side boards where it's held in by Juzak and then raked away by Dostal. Dostal moving out. Johnson has to pivot. Goes by Johnson. Moves in. Fires a shot. Save. Ooh, puck. Scott can't quite find a. And Roan gets called with a cross check. 18 seconds left on the Capitals penalty, and so it'll be 4-on-4 hockey as Roan goes to the penalty box. Kais moves over the puck drop. Johnson and Juzak on defense. Braden Corrigan, lone winger, and goes over to Juzak's side. Juzak on the boards tries to get it by the Capitals. It's Capitals pin it in, take it in. That's Dostal on a backhand. Shot and glove save. River Scott. Puck drops, goes down in the corner. Johnson comes over with it. Johnson with room to skate. Chips it up and over to open space for Braden Corrigan, but it goes back to the defense of the Capitals. Braden Corrigan now gets up to Dostal. Dostal centers the pass. Nice centering pass. Shot high. Centering pass again, and Scott makes the save. Powell moves in for the puck drop. Grizzlies full strength now as, oh no, take that back. Grizzlies still on a 54-second penalty kill. Shot right off the puck drop from the point. Steer picks up the puck off the rebound, and now Powell has it. Penalty coming on. It'll be 5-on-3 hockey. A Steer going to the penalty box on a trip. Quinn comes off. Johnson goes on. It looked like a defensive strength here. Powell at center. Johnson and Corrigan on the wings. 5-on-3 hockey for 43 seconds. Johnson picks up the puck. In control. Moves around one. Moves around two. Moves around three. Hits a skate. Powell stays with it. Comes over to the near side. 22 seconds. Dostal picks it up low, circles around far side, sends it back out. Ooh, no icing as that's sent back. Powell racing in on that. 10 seconds left, and we'll be up one more man. 7, 6, 5. And Roan comes onto the ice. So now we're 5-on-4 hockey. Dostal grabs the puck down low. Powell giving chase. Puck gets centered, but picked up by Roan. Roan with fresh legs, moving out. Blue line, red line. Roan dumps, fires. Goalie makes a save, sends it into the corner. Roan gives pressure. Kais is out there trying, and Juzak come onto the ice. Fresh defense. Puck comes over to Dostal. Dostal, center ice. Moves to the right, goes around Kais. Kais directs. Puck comes in wide left into the boards. Platt rings it around the boards the far side. Racing over to the far side. Goes, and Roan gets it out of the zone, moves it back to center ice. Puck checked away by Dostal and back to Trine on defense. Trine. Juzak. Kais dribbles around one, moves it back to the boards. In there battling for it, and Dostal comes away with it. Dostal deflected off the back side of the goal. Trine moves around 3 players, has some room and some speed. Trine goes wide right with it, goes deep. No one stays back for him, but Juzak. Juzak offsides, that's okay. Hey, good play by Juzak to just get that. It was a 4-on-1 rush, and Juzak got it into the zone for an offside call. We'll take that. And Grizzlies are at full strength, killed the 5-on-3. Steer out of the penalty box, back over to the bench, and scores 1-1 with 10:14 left in the second. Powell takes the puck drop. Knocks it over to Braden Corrigan. Raked in by Dostal. Dostal in control in the corner, centers it. Johnson knocks it away. Back over to Frank. Frank loses it over. Now Powell. Powell back to Frank. Frank off the boards and out, but it goes back to Dostal, who circles around on the defensive zone, sends it up to Johns. Johns up to Dostal. That's Jay Dostal. Down low is Corrigan. Centering pass from Quinn, gets it out of the zone, but right back to the defense. Frank sends it back up to Willis. Willis with some room falls down. Willis sends it up. Powell and Dostal going the other way. Dostal moving down along the blue line, and that's Johnson coming away with it. Johnson moves up the boards. Johnson still with it, and gives him an elbow, no call. That's Corrigan. Johnson poke checked it. Johnson, raked away. Shots blocked by Willis. Corrigan down deep. Corrigan. Monsef and Corrigan battle for it. Monsef sends it back around near side. Johnson pokes it off the boards, picks it back. Goes over into the far corner. Corrigan. Battle for it, comes away with it. No, check that. That's Frank. Back out. No, I'm right. That was Corrigan. Corrigan. Poke checked away. Passed up to Willis. Willis gets it down low. And now it goes down into the corner. Line change for the Grizzlies. Out comes Steer and Trine. Braden Corrigan now. Kais. Goes back to Trine. Roan. Over to Braden Corrigan. Corrigan can't handle the pass. Chip back out. Over to Steer. Steer up to Roan. Roan handles the pass. Roan moves it into the zone. Corrigan held up for him. Roan on a backhand. Moves it back to center. Gets tripped up. Braden Corrigan leaves it for Steer. Steer shot, and the goalie makes a save. That's Friend with the save on the shot from Steer from center. Kais battling for it. Kais. Platt in the corner too. Kais looking for a centering pass. Can't get it to go. Still with it. Sends it over to Trine. Trine back to Roan. Roan loses it. And Roan. Nice little drag by Roan. Roan brings it into the zone. Knocked away but picked back up. Nice footwork by Dostal. That's Dostal, moves into the zone. Steer hassling. Puck comes back to center. Knocked away. Shot. And save, River Scott. Good job by River Scott on the save. 7:16 left in the first. Score is 1-1. Line change for the Grizzlies. Out comes Powell at center. Willis on one wing and Frank on the other. Juzak and Johnson out on defense. Kicked up to the point. Ooh, man, that trickled in just right of the net. Johnson keeps it in front of him with room. Johnson 3-on-3. Moves around one player, moves around two. Moves back to center. Fires a shot hard and high and right. Back deep is Juzak. Juzak, that puck's going to be an icing. So it makes it all the way down there, and it does. And there's the icing. It'll come back to the other way. Puck drop in the offensive zone for the Grizzlies. Near side. 6:44 left in the second. That should say second. And its score is 1-1. Lone goal for the Grizzlies coming from Corrigan. That'd be Carter Corrigan from the point on defense. Willis blocks it with his foot. In there battling for it. Powell pushed ahead. Willis picked up by Bovitz on the corner, dumped up to the point. Juzak holds it in. Powell off the boards and down low again. Willis picks it up, drags it, falls down. Frank in the corner. Frank. Puck comes free over to Powell's side. Back up to Johnson. Johnson lines up, sends it across ice. Off the boards and back to Juzak. Juzak races over, taps it ahead for Willis. Willis to Powell. Powell, loses it. That goes by Johnson. Racing back is Monsef. Monsef one on. And a save by Rivers Scott. Nice job by Rivers Scott. Back at center ice. Powell loses it over. That's Dostal sending it up. That's Juzak. Dribbles around Dostal. Juzak around, back to center. Moves back left. Dumps it. Nice job by Juzak getting that down deep. Ronan Corrigan come on. Kais comes on. Juzak comes off and Braden Corrigan comes on. Puck on the far side of the offensive zone. In control is the Capitals. Capitals trying to find an outlet. Intercepted by Corrigan. Corrigan finds a shot. A deflection up and over the goal as Dostal finds it in the corner. Backhands it. Johnson holds it in. Falls down. Chips a nice job by Johnson on the ground to get it up towards Braden Corrigan. Dostal in control off the boards and back. Racing back is Braden Corrigan now. Braden Corrigan's going to pick this up. Circles in front of the net. Has some room. Cross ice pass to Roan. Kais holds up. Roan fires a shot. Glove save goalie. That goalie's changed up again now. I forget the name of this goalie. Hold on one second. Nice glove save by Suter. That's right. It's Suter in goal now for the Capitals. Glove save by Suter. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Corrigan on the right wing. Braden Corrigan fires another shot, trickles in. Goalie gets a glove down on it and stops it. 4:37 left in the second. Score is tied 1-1. It goes back to Steer. Steer chips it ahead for Kais. Back to Steer. Steer pokes it, holds it with his foot. Kais comes away with it, centers it. And Bovitz and chipped ahead to Kais. Kais moves in. Shot, cover by the goalie. Line change for the Capitals. Powell will be center here. Puck drops to Powell and Dostal sends it into the corner. Intercepted by Willis. Willis moves back to center, fires a shot off the post and out. Nice shot by Willis. Just couldn't find the net. Official wrapped up in the puck. Puck comes free and Dostal. Down goes Steer. And the puck goes back icing call as Steer was tripped. I don't think any officials saw that. Icing on the Capitals. Powell take the puck drop. Willis right wing. Cooper Frank on the left. Juzak up to Willis. Platt sends it back off the boards. Powell's going to intercept this on the far side. Sends it in. Cross ice to Frank. Frank into the far corner. Frank in there battling for it. Taken away by Dostal. Cross ice pass by Dostal. Johns finds it on the near side. Johns moves back to center and back to the left. Powell. Shot comes in. Trine picks up a stick and battles for it behind the net. Powell comes away with it. Powell tries to get it free. Dostal fires a shot wide right off the corner and up the far side. Save. Whistle as Grizzlies touch the puck. Trine goes to the penalty box. After the whistle, the puck went into the net. No goal though. So with 2:57 left in the second, score 1-1. Grizzlies will be on a penalty kill. Dostal lines up. Kais moves in. Shot comes in from the point, intercepted by Johnson. Johnson up towards Roan, out of the zone. Roan moving. Picked up by Bovitz. Bovitz up the near side to Corrigan. 2-on-1 is back deep as Johnson. Johnson forces the puck. Puck checked away by goalie River Scott. Roan moving out with the puck. Roan, blue line. Kais on his one side. Roan fires a shot. It's loose. Oh, and Kais can't get a stick on it as the rebound comes out just past Kais up to Johnson. Johnson at the point, staying with it. Roan in there battling for it. Puck in the near side boards. Player down on the ice. Johnson goes down. And they're going to say the puck was stuck, and so no penalty. They're just going to puck drop in the defensive zone. Line change for the Grizzlies. Out comes Juzak and Steer, Frank Powell, and that's right, the Grizzlies are on a penalty kill, so 4 players. No and on that one. Powell take the puck drop. Dostal over to the near side. Juzak gets out of the zone and back to Steer. Steer circling. Cross ice. Back to the defensive Capitals. Capitals out of the zone. Dostal moving up. Dostal. Centering pass. Poke check by Steer. Back up to the defense. Defense dumps it down low. Taken away by puck goes near side. Steer blocks that with the shins over into the far boards. Minute 19 left, Grizzlies full strength. Trine intercepts. Chipped up. Powell. Chipped ahead by the point. Held in. Dostal picks up. Circling. Fires a shot. Steer knocks it down with his hand. Dostal with the shot. Powell comes away with it. Powell chips it back to the D. Less than a minute. 53 seconds left in the period, and there'll be an offsides on the Capitals as the puck will come out with 50.5 seconds left in the second period. Score 1-1. .5 seconds, score 1-1. Puck's going to drop at center ice with 50.5 seconds left in the second period. There's no goal, just the puck's dropping at center ice. So puck goes back to the Capitals. Knocked back to Johnson. Johnson chips it ahead, but held in. Now it's knocked over to the far side. Rake down into the corner. Knocked back by Scott. Back up to Bovitz. Bovitz circles it down low. It's over in the far side now where it's a battle for it. Carter Corrigan in there trying to get it to rake ahead, and Rome gets it to come free, but then the point holds it in. Knocked away over to Braden Corrigan. Braden out of the zone. Cross ice pass to Rome to Kais. Kais battling for it. Dumps it. Kais gets the dump. Down low it goes. Dump and chase. Puck intercepted by Corrigan. Corrigan gets it poke checked away by Dostal. Kais knocks it away from Dostal, and that'll do it for period 2 with the score of 1-1. Nice hard work by both teams. We'll be back shortly for the third period. .30 seconds left, and Grizzlies down, giving River Scott some encouragement. Okay, welcome back to period 3 for this first round state matchup between the Juneau Capitals and your Fairbanks AK Grizzlies. Period 3 will start with a score of 1-1. Both teams full strength. Coley moves in. Kais is going to be the center. Roan on the left wing. Corrigan on the right wing. Kais and Juneau moves it. Oh, should have been offside. And a glove save by River Scott. Puck goes back to Juneau. Kovac up to Steer. Steer's going to pick it up on the defensive end. Steer changes directions. Up the boards. Trine. That's Dostal. Centering packs to Kovac. Kovac knocked away by Roan as Kovac tried to cross check. Hey. Kovac gets sent to the box for Juneau Capitals. So that'll put your play. Puck will drop down into the offensive zone near side. Powell will be the center. It looks like Willis on the right wing. Frank on the left. Juzak and Johnson back deep. Dostal will move in for the puck drop. Coley over giving instruction to the player in the penalty box. And waiting for the time to get put on the clock. There it is. Powell. Dostal wins the puck drop, goes back to Dostal, and out of the zone past Juzak. Johnson racing back. Somehow Johns got behind the D. Johns intercepts, centers. Raked away by Johnson. Johnson moves it up the far side. Johnson with the puck, stops, changes direction, sends it over to Frank. Up to Powell. Powell moves in, moves to the right, into traffic, and a puck taken away by Dostal from the Capitals. Dostal lost the puck, and Willis moved in. Trip, no call. And knocks it out of the zone all the way back to Juzak. Juzak sends it back up to Johnson, and past Johnson all the way up to the... Johnson now blocks the puck. Powell chips at it, knocks it ahead. Johnson rakes it ahead. Johnson with room. Bovitz and Johnson, two big boys from both teams. Looks like Bovitz got the better of it. Dostal moving in, 1-on-none. And saved by River Scott as Juzak clears it, rings it around the boards up to Willis. Willis battling for it. Willis gets it out of the zone and centered by the Capitals, and Juzak picks it up. Juzak around one, red line, blue line. Juzak moves in, moves back to center, moves into traffic. Puck gets knocked away. Kais holds it in. Kais moves down low, and here comes a penalty as Juneau touches the puck. That'll put Grizzlies, oh man, 1 second left on the penalty, so Grizzlies will start this play with the 5-on-3, but it's only a second left on the penalty for number 9 in the box, which I believe is Dostal. Both Dostals in the box now. Dostal will be coming out right after the puck drop. 5-on-3 for 1 second, and it'll be 5-on-4 power play. 5-on-4 now as Dostal comes out and puck swings in and goes around the backside. Roan picks up the puck. Roan trying to get it free. 5-on-4 hockey, remember now. And Kais comes away with it. Kais looking for a centering pass. Sends it back to Corrigan. Wide right on the shot from Corrigan. Bounces off to Braden Corrigan. Down in the corner. Ringed around for Bovitz. Bovitz in control, has some room. Backpedaling is Corrigan. Bovitz moves into the offensive zone. Corrigan swipes at it. Moves in. Oh, whiffs on the shot. Circles around. Oh, falls down, and Kais picks it up. Kais, goal line. Kais moves up, moves back to blue line. Kais, red line. Blue line. And offsides. Offsides. I didn't quite see who that was. It was offsides. But the puck will drop in the offensive side of the neutral zone. Near side for the Grizzlies. Powell take the puck drop. Frank on the left wing. Willis on the right. Juzak can steer back deep. Frank. Powell. Juzak. Oh, and an offsides as he passes it to Willis, who's trying to clear. 41 seconds on the penalty for Dostal. That's Dostal, I believe it's in there. Powell. Centers up. 5-on-4 hockey. Grizzlies at the advantage. Juzak. Powell. Powell. Taken away by Dostal, or one of the Dostals. Juzak. Frank. Centering pass to Willis. Willis chips it over to the far side boards. Picks it up off the boards. Kicks it back to himself. Moves it back to center. Poke checked over to Will. Oh, 2-on-1. Frank fires a shot wide left, and Frank chips it over to Willis. Willis toe drags, taken away by Capitals. 7 seconds left. Steer holds the line, gets knocked down, tries to keep it in. No offsides call. It should have been offsides. Willis picks it up on the... Oh man, the puck. Nice save by Suter at goal. Puck comes back. Capitals are full strength. Dostal moving the puck up. Dostal now with the puck. Ooh, shot wide left. into the boards and up the far side. Willis picks it up. Willis out of the zone, back to Platt. Platt knocks it back in, and Steer's going to pick it up. Steer off to Frank. Frank off the boards and up the near side where Estostel sends it back to his D. Willis confronts. Oh, and hits the official. Willis picks it up on a fortunate bounce, sends it back in deep, and picked up by Bovitz. Bovitz moving it back out. Steer goes to poke check. Back deep is Juzak. Kai's playing defense now. Goes around Kai's shot, comes in, save. River Scott with the save. Official got hit with the puck on that play, that series. Looks like he's okay, he's out there. Coley giving some instructions to the Capitals bench, something about a blue line, not sure exactly what's going on there. Here comes a puck drop, looks like Kai's will move in for it with Roan on the wing. Again, Johnson and Trine back deep. Puck goes all the way back into the offensive zone for the Grizzlies. Fired far side, that's going to be an icing if it makes it down there. They say no, play it. Trine. Ooh, cross ice pass, chips it ahead to Roan. Roan moves into the offensive zone. Tries to choke. Bovitz. Johnson. Johnson holds the line, and Kai's does too. Kai's back playing deep. Puck goes by Trine back deep. 2-on-1. Back check by Kai's. Centering pass. Saved by Scott as Johnson moves out. Johnson. Trine moves it out of the zone. Trine back to center. Puck goes into the offensive zone, picked up by Dostal. Johnson holds the line. Momentarily dumps it down deep, and Platt's going to pick it up. They're going to say Dostal and Johnson, sending them both to the box. Maybe a little bit of tit for tat there. It's going to be an offsetting penalty. I imagine it'll be 5-on-5 hockey here. 9:33 left in the third. Scores 1-1. Lone goal coming from Corrigan on the point. Defensive player shot from the point. Found its way to the net. Puck goes near side. Frank. Powell. Steer sends it down deep. Capitals gain control. Capitals looking for an outlet. Intercepted by Powell. Powell offsides as score is 1-1 with 9:22 left in the third. 5-on-5 hockey here as Powell's going to take the puck drop. Frank on the left wing, Willis on the right. Steer and Corrigan back deep. 1-on-1, Corrigan poke checks. And an offside. Good job by Corrigan getting the offside call on the poke check of Jay Dostal.
Make something happen here.
Powell moves in. Frank on one wing, Willis on the other, goes back to Trine. Trine tries to get to Juzak. Juzak tries to get out of the zone, held in by Dostal. Knocked to the boards by Juzak. Juzak raked away by Holbrook. Holbrook moved to center, centering pass, knocked away by Trine. Juzak with some room, or no, check, yeah, Juzak on the far boards, tries to get into the zone, does, stays with it, moves in. Juzak moves back to center, fires a shot high and to the left. Frank battling for it. Powell moves it back to center, fires a shot. Willis knocks it down and into the boards. Willis behind the net, battling for it, comes away with it, centers it for Powell. Powell off the backside of the net. Powell, oh, it's in front of the net, wiped to the boards by Dostal. Dostal clears that out, and now going the other way is Holbrook. Trine knocks down Holbrook. Juzak. Chip puck goes back to Trine. Trine playing D back there by himself. Trine changes directions. Juzak with the puck now. Off the boards to Trine. Trying, looking for an outlet. There he finds Willis. Willis at the blue line. Juzak moves up. Juzak playing offense. Willis comes off. And Juzak pushes it into the offensive zone. But going the other direction is Bovitz. Bovitz with the puck now. On his forehand, moves to a backhand. Intercepted by Roan. Roan moves up the far side boards. Centers it for Braden Corrigan. And going the other direction is Holbrook. Holbrook sends it into the far boards, goes into the corner, tries to center the pass, and taken away by Frank. Frank loses it. Trine sends it up to Corrigan. Corrigan up to Roan. Roan up to Kais. Kais moves it in. Back to the right. Moves toe drag. Oh man, it's in front of the net. Roan can't get it to go. Back down low. Roan with the puck. Roan changes directions over in the far corner. Roan still in control. Centers it. Goes off the skate and the icing as the puck gets cleared by the Capitals. Clear the puck for an icing. Puck will come back down to the offensive zone far side for the Grizzlies. Kais will take the puck drop. Roan on the left wing. Corrigan on the right. Looks like Steer's going off, so Juzak and Trine will be on. .656 left in the third. Scores 1-1. Puck goes over to Braden Corrigan. Braden Corrigan loses it out of the zone. Poke checked ahead. Juzak racing back for it. Juzak off the boards and up to Corrigan. Picked up by Kais. Kais out of the zone. Kais chipped over to the near side boards where the defense of the Capitals picks it up. Raked away by Kais. Kais takes it down low. Platt in there battling for it. Kais comes away with it. Kais sends it up towards Braden Corrigan. Raked away by Kais. Center Juzak down to Braden Corrigan. Braden Corrigan moves in. Moves right. Tries to fire a shot. Taken away. Juzak back deep. Juzak's going to get sent to the penalty box for tripping. Had a nice poke check, but left the stick down there. Kid tripped over it. Probably an appropriate call. 6:05 left in the third. Scores 1-1. Grizzlies on a penalty kill. Puck will drop in the defensive zone. River Scott in goal. Powell take the puck drop. Looks like his lone winger will be Willis. Johnson and Corrigan on defense. Puck comes back to neutralize. Corrigan. Willis. Shot off the back of the net. Picked up by Holbrook. Passed over to Dostal. Dostal to Holbrook. Holbrook. Back to Dostal again. Corrigan loses the puck momentarily. Centering pass back to Kovic. Kovic. Holbrook taken away by Johnson. Toe drags. Sends it back up to the point. Kovac sends it down deep. Picked up by Holbrook. Centering pass. Intercepted by Willis. Willis to Corrigan. Corrigan out of play, and that puck will drop in the defensive zone as Corrigan tried to play it off the. I'm sorry, that's Frank. Corrigan. Corrigan tried to play it off the glass. Steer and Trine come out for Corrigan and Johnson. Powell and Willis stay out there on offense. 48 seconds left on the penalty. Puck comes over to Steer side. Steer poke checks it. Stays in. Centers pass over towards Willis. Goes into the far side. That's picked up. Willis off the boards. Intercepted by Dostal. That's Dostal. Sends it down low to Jay Dostal. Ooh, pushed into the boards is Trine. Trine sends it out of the zone. Back towards the goalie and icing. That'll come back in the defensive zone, far side for the Grizzlies. 24 seconds left on the penalty for Juzak. 4:59 left in the third. Scores 1-1. Quick shot of the board there. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Roan is his lone winger. Steer and Trine back deep. Point lines up, fires a shot, hits Kais, goes into the far corner. That's Trine knocking it away. Kais races in, rakes it away, moves up, sends it ahead to Roan. Roan out of the zone. Roan dumps and chases. Good job by Roan. Roan goes down deep. And Dostal comes away with it. Dostal sends it back to Bovitz. Bovitz up the far side. Kais knocks it away. Goes back towards the goalie. Goalie sends it back up to Trine. Can't hold that in, so he backpedals. Everybody's got to check up. Nice pass by Trine to Corgan. Corgan gets it into the zone, but taken away by Dostal. Dostal back to his defense. Defense sends it back to the far side. Centering past S. Dostal goes on into Trine. Trine off the boards and back up to the center ice. Kais intercepts that pass. Red line, blue line, moves in. No interference call on that. Comes back to Trine. Trine with the puck in control. Sends it to Corgan. Off the boards and back to the defense. Corgan can't catch the pass and it goes down into the zone. Johns picks it up for Capitals. Dostal sends it back to Trine on defense. Trine back on defense finds Roan. Roan at the blue line. Moves back to center. Fires a shot and the goalie makes a glove save with 3:34 left in the third. Grizzlies will have a puck drop in the offensive zone. Powell moves out onto the into center. Juzak and Willis. Oh, sorry, Juzak and Corgan back deep. Willis and Frank on the wings. Off the boards and past Juzak. Going back for it is Corgan. Corgan picks it up, looking for an outlet. Sends it back off the boards and up to Willis. Willis rakes it ahead to the red line. Juzak chips it ahead, gets it up to Powell. Powell moves in. Powell to the right, forced wide by Platt, moves below the goal line, centers it. Oh, out of the zone by the Capitals, and back goes Corgan. Corgan picks up the puck, looking for an outlet, sends it. Oh, and he whiffs. Puck goes back up to Juzak. Juzak off the boards and up to Willis. Willis has some room. Willis gets it knocked away by Dostal, picked up by Powell. Powell moves into the offensive zone. Stays in front of him, goes down below the goal line, looking for a centering pass, rings it around the boards, over for Powell. Powell finds it, sends it back down to, check that. Frank sends it down to Powell. Capitals in control, back deep's Corgan and Juzak. Juzak, Corgan, poke checks it. And they're gonna say, offsides, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so puck drop on the defensive side of the neutral zone, near side. 2:27 left in the third, scores 1-1. Kais goes back to Soa on defense for the Capitals. Bovitz sends it ahead. Capitals move in. Centering pass. Ooh, it's loose in front of the net. And I think that was an errant whistle as the puck was still loose. 2:17 left in the third. Scores 1-1. Coley talking to River Scott. Kais will be in for the puck drop. Kais. Roan and Johnson's on offense, I think, right now. Centering pass in front of the net. It's loose. Scott reaches out and grabs it. Should be a puck drop on the near side now. Timeout, Capitals. All right, so quick recap here. Grizzlies went up 1-0 in the first period with a shot from Carter Corrigan, right side point. found the net, catching the goalie sleeping there. And then Berna for the Capitals scored in the second period to tie it up 1-1. Third period has been scoreless. Both teams are full strength. 2:08 left in the third period. Score is 1-1. We'll get you a shot of the scoreboard there. So, not so. All right, here we go. 2:08 left in the third. Score tied 1-1. Juneau Capitals, AK Grizzlies. Looks like the lineup will be Kai's.
That's as good as it gets.
Roan and Johnson, wingers. Corrigan and Juzak on defense. Puck goes over to Corrigan. Corrigan. Taken away by S. Dostal. Cross ice. Centering pass. Chipped wide right by Scott. Corrigan battling for it. Taken away again by centering to Kovic. Knocked away. Johnson racing over. Johnson. Roan. Johnson in the zone as Roan brought it in. That puck will drop on the offensive side of the neutral zone, far side. Same lineup. Kais will be center. Roan and Johnson on the wing. Steer and Trine back deep. 1:43 left in the game. Score tied, 1-1. Goes over to Roan. Roan gets it into the zone. Shown by Steer. Goes down. Dostal brings it in. Shot goes wide left. Taken away by Kais. Kais. Roan. Centering pass. Intercepted by Dostal. Goes by everybody. Trying, racing back. Jay Dostal. Trying. Knocked away. Oh, let him play, man. Dostal's going to get sent to the penalty box with a slash on Trine. That'll put the Grizzlies on a power play for the last minute 9 of the game. Steer comes off. Juzak and Corrigan go on. Roan, Kais, and Johnson stay out there. Johnson wiggles over. Okay. Timeout Grizzlies. All right, so we'll recap here. There's a minute 9 left in the game. Grizzlies will be on a power play as Dostal got sent to the penalty box. I believe it was Dostal. Number 6. Let's look here real quick. I might be wrong. Yes, Jay Dostal sent to the penalty box. That's the captain. So Capitals will be on a penalty kill for the remainder of the game. Scores 1-1 with 1:09 left in the game. Tied 1-1. Kai is drawing up game plan on the board. Okay, officials blow the whistle. The puck will drop in the neutral zone defensive side for the Grizzlies. River Scott heads back to goal. Okay, Kais moves in. Roan on the left wing. Johnson wide right. Nobody on him. Puck comes back over to Johnson. Johnson with some room. Skating up. Poke checks it ahead. Kais is going to pick it up. Picked up by Roan. Roan fires a shot it's cleared back to Corrigan. Corrigan off the skates and back to Kais. Kais with some room. Fires a shot. Wide left. Picked up by Roan. Chipped to center. Oh my goodness. Puck was loose in front of the net. 3 or 4 shots easily on goal. And no goal. That goes by. Steer racing back. No offset, no icing. Steer picks it up. Steer looking for an outlet. Back to the D. Steer poke check. Come on. Poke check by Steer back to Trine. Trine with the puck. 17 seconds. Over to Roan. Steer picks it up with the. That goes back out of the zone, 8 seconds. Offsides, 6 seconds with an offside. Looks like it's gonna end up a tie. 6 seconds left. 1-1. Capitals on a penalty with Jay Dostal in the penalty box. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Puck goes back to Juzak. Juzak to Johnson. Johnson fires a shot down low. 1-0, and that's it. Tie game. River Scott did a good job in goal. As Dostal comes out. Definitely an influential player for the Juneau team. And that'll do it for first round of play at UAF with the Grizzlies tie to tie. Foley just oh no, there must be. Let me ask for clarification. Hey, Kerry, what's the overtime rules? What you don't know? I didn't think so either. Yeah. Well, the officials look like they've got time on the clock. Got Coach Halfley from the Majors is going to help me out with what the overtime rules are. Okay. So, the rules are is 1 5-minute sudden death overtime. So there'll be 5 minutes on the clock. The Dostal will end up back in the penalty box. And there's shootout afterwards if it's 1-1 after 5. So sudden death for 5 minutes. They want somebody to win this game. Guess how that goes. Okay, we're going to overtime. Okay, welcome back to overtime. The goalie switch in. Scotts goes back down to the left-hand side. 5 minutes on the clock. Scores 1-1. Dostal goes back to the penalty box for 21 seconds. Grizzlies on a power play. Kais will move in for the puck drop. Thrown on the left wing. And Juzak and Corrigan back deep. Roan gets a poke checked away, stick lift. Shipped over to Johnson by Corrigan. Johnson centers it, goes down into the corner. Kais gives chase. Ringed around the boards over to Johnson's side. Johnson on the offensive side now on his winger. Fires a shot into the S. Dostal. And Johnson sends it back into the corner, centered back up to S. Dostal. Back deep is J. Dostal. J. Dostal picks it up at the line, moves back, shot, and Scott makes the save. Puck comes back up to center ice. Bovitz sends it off the ice and up to S. Dostal. S. Dostal in control, moving it up the far side. Juzak forces him down low. Circling back, centering pass. Goes all the way back. Taken away by Roan, red line. Roan, blue line. Dumps it down deep and gives chase. Off goes Corrigan, on comes Trine. Juzak stays out there. Johnson sends it back to Juzak. Juzak lines up, fires a shot, it goes off to somebody, and now it goes out of the zone back to Juzak. Juzak back up to and into the zone. That goes back to Trine. Trine up to Roan. Roan up to Johnson. Oh, Johnson tried to get back onside. I guess Coley called him offside, so the puck will drop in the far offensive side of the neutral zone. Juzak comes off, trying to steer out there on the ice. Pow! Willis on the far wing, Corrigan on the right. Puck goes into the offensive zone, chipped ahead by Willis. Willis in control, loses it, tries to center it. Willis centers it. Ooh! Almost redirected by the Capitals. Centering pass again intercepted by Dostal. Dostal moving out. Dostal. Jay Dostal now with the puck. Trine gets the puck to come free, kicks it ahead. Picked up by Bovitz, sent back down to Dostal. Dostal centering pass. Ooh! And that's picked up by Steer. Steer moves around one player. Steer, red line. Steer, backhand. Steer stops, changes directions. Changes directions again, centers the pass to Willis. Oh, loose in front. Knocked away by, back out of the zone by the Capitals. That goes back to Trine. Trine over to Steer. Steer up to Willis. Willis chips it in. Steer off, dumps. Line change for the Grizzlies. Run comes out. Kais comes out. Corrigan, Juzak, come on. Steer and try and go off. Back to Corrigan. Corrigan racing back, gets a stick on it. Corrigan circling in front of the net. Toe drags. Chipped ahead to Roan. Roan, toe drag. Sends it down deep. 2 minutes left. As S. Driscoll moves in, moves back to his right on his forehand. Driscoll fires a shot. Goal! Dostal with the goal. S. Dostal with the goal. With 1:53 left in the overtime, sudden death. Juneau wins 2-1. And that'll do it from UAF first round play. Grizzlies lose 2-1. Thank everybody tuning in from home live. Grizzlies line up for the handshake, and we'll call that good. Thanks. I'm Tom Steer signing off. We'll see you back here.